our wonderful viewers. Welcome to another inspiring episode of The Heartbeat. When I say the heartbeat, you say one heartbeat at a time. Today we are going to have a wonderful conversation once again on The Heartbeat. I am your host, Dr. Nanadra Kunedu, and today's episode is going to be very wonderful because I have a wonderful sister with me who we share the same birthday, 20th October, and also the same birthday on a Monday.
Yeah.
So she's my sister from another mother. And today, what we are going to talk about concerns all of us, especially those of us working in a health sector, which we complain about burnout and stress and all that affect our lives in a way that can affect our social life, that can affect our family lives and all that. Everybody knows and believes that working in a health sector is quite tedious, but this wonderful sister of mine has gone through it over 30 years and she's still glowing. We want her to share her experience with us, what she has done so far, and why she keeps glowing and what she's been doing that has kept her in this way. I'll allow my sister to introduce herself as I call her Sister Na. Sweetheart.
Thank you, Nanadra. Mrs. Asiamah, now Kloko. Yes, because you mentioned you call me now, so I should let them know the now Kloko. Okay. So I'm a Ghan, and I went to school. In fact, all my schooling is in Accra.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I decided not to go outside.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm a Ghan.
Ghan girl.
Yes. Okay. So I had my primary school, So Clinic International School.
Okay.
From there, I went to Labone Secondary School.
All right. Hey, today, this episode is for all those of you who went to Soul Clinic and Labone Secondary School. This is for you. So like and share.
Yes.
If you're Soul Clinic, like and share and promote our sister. Thank you.
Thank you
very much. And promote the heartbeat.
Then the only University of Ghana. Yes, I was there. Yeah. So I had my nursing training in 37 Military Hospital.
Okay.
And you asked, are you a soldier? No. But I'm not a soldier, a civilian. And I rose through the rank to Deputy Director of Nursing Services.
Okay.
Then in 2018, in fact, I'm finding myself in the quaternary facility up till now.
Whoa, great,
Yes.
great. Why nursing?
Nursing.
Because everybody is saying nursing is difficult. Patients are troublesome and all that. And you've done this for over 30 years.
Yes.
Why nursing?
So, why nursing? It all began when I lost my daddy. And in fact, I'm a daddy's girl. So I said,
Daddy's nah.
I really want to know what really happened to my dad.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was visualizing the signs and symptoms and things. And I said, no, I'll go to, in fact, I'm supposed to go to medical school.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I couldn't go because of one or two things, which is personal. Yeah. So I went to nursing school. When we are having the lectures, I just pay attention to see where the signs and symptoms I saw my daddy going through, where I will find it.
Okay.
But at the end of the 3 years, I was able to, know exactly what happened. Because people were thinking somebody killed him.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Then I said no. Then I remember when we visit daddy, about the care, I was having issues.
Okay.
I just don't understand why things were going that way.
Okay.
So I said no. We as human beings, we need to be cared for because you see, we are growing and we will one day be at that stage. And I was just putting myself into the shoes of my daddy, that if I am the one, how will I feel?
Yeah.
So I said, no, I want to give compassionate care. When people are sick, they look vulnerable.
Yeah.
And they need you. You have to talk to them. With some, just a touch.
Yeah.
Some of them is not sickness. So I said, no, I'll do nursing. And I'll say my nursing is a calling.
Okay.
Yes. Because I find myself everywhere. I was inquisitive. If I say inquisitive, now you're not the concern. It's not the concern. Yes,
inquisitive
I just want
in
to
the
know
right
everything,
way. Yeah,
and why this is that, and why that is that. So if I get a small chance, I just
you
move
go
into the
somewhere
field.
to
Yes,
find out what is happening
learn.
at
And
any
in fact, I've not
department.
regretted being a nurse. And if I come back again,
you will be a nurse.
Yes.
Anytime, anywhere,
yeah.
a nurse, indeed. Yes, and I can attest to it because I mean your care for humanity, and sometimes you don't say that she'll call you. Nanaja, is everything okay? I haven't seen you this whole week. Is everything fine? Her nursing cuts across, not just to the sick. Even she's not. Sometimes she will look at you. Oh, your face is not looking fine. Is everything all right with you? And I think all that is part of being a nurse. This is nursing, papa. Now, today we are going to talk about work-life balance.
Okay.
You sometimes will tell you, oh, you people, we have to chill. Oh, life is short.
Life is short.
We have to chill. Oh,
life is short.
So, how can you tell us what you do to keep the balance? Because you are a mother, you are in a position, you have a lot of stuff that you are managing and the workload, being a wife and all that. How do you do it?
Okay, so you see, everything that you do, even we say all work and no play make jacks, it's very important.
Yeah.
Yes. And you find yourself in that situation, but you need to rest at a point, take a break and refresh. So I just want you to understand, yes, work-life balance, you need to create a sort of harmony between your professional responsibilities and then your life. And we shouldn't let one overwhelm the other. No.
Okay.
And it should not be equal. It's not an accident, it's intentional.
Yeah.
So you have to work towards it. Yeah. So I want to say that we always say that life begins at 40 or life at 40. No. It starts from the day you start working. That's when life
begins.
Yes. And take yourself as an eagle. That's how I put myself into the eagle's shoe. As the eagle is growing, the talons, eagle is something that we call the talon. These are the talon becomes very long, blunt and dull. Then the beak also, the beak will now start, it will bend, and then it will look dull. Then you see that the feathers, the eagle becomes very heavy. It's not able to fly.
Yeah.
Yes. But at the point, the eagle moves away onto a mountain or a secluded place.
Yeah.
And stays there patiently.
Yeah.
So this talon now will break, it goes off. The beak also will go off, and the feathers all will remove.
Yeah.
It tells you that new eagle. So the eagles become fresh with more vim. It looks stronger.
Yeah.
So they say you soar as an eagle.
The heaviness has gone off.
Yes, and that is how we should see ourselves when we are working.
Yeah.
So that is why they say we should go on leave. It's for a purpose.
Yeah.
But what do we see? Some of us, we don't go on leave. We don't even attend workshops or any social activity. Always working. And we spend more time at work and we leave even the family.
Yeah.
You get that? But it's saying that it should not be equal, but you have to balance it.
Okay.
So you give some time to work, you give some time to your personal life. And then if you say that you have given more time to work, then you have to give more time to family life. And you should learn to say no to certain things. And that is one thing that we can say. Because some of us, you see, the way you are passionate about your job, I'm dealing with lives. So sometimes you see that your shift has ended, but still,
there's work.
There's work. And that's what we say, support. So when it comes to balance, you need support.
Yeah.
And you need good communication. So you can call somebody to stand in for you. It doesn't mean that you are tired.
Yeah.
So you should continue. No. You call somebody to stand in for you so that you can take a break. It's very important.
Yeah.
Then even your self-care, you yourself, self-care is very important. You need to take good care of yourself.
Yeah.
You have to exercise, listen to music. And even if you are in an office, you work for some time, at least step out for 30 minutes. Just go around. So sometimes you see me moving around out of the office.
Yeah.
But right now I'm in administration. But sometimes you see me on the ward. Then I'll go and talk to somebody. Hey, what are you doing? It's all you are releasing tension. And then you get fresh mind. Then you come now, you can come now and sit by your desktop and start working.
And though to you are relieving tension, you're also helping them to also be aware of themselves.
Very important, because they take a break, they talk to me, and it's like chit chat. Yes, very. Now you have to set boundaries. Very important. Let's say that you know that you are working from 9 to 8, 9 to 11. Focus on maybe paperwork, administrative work solely. So no disturbance. You are reading, you are doing whatever you have to do. You have to set the boundaries. And then you get maybe a time for people walking in to, ask for certain things to be done. So you create that time too. So maybe you tell yourself from 1 to 2, I'm receiving people to come in, and yes, you have to set certain boundaries. And then the same thing. Let's say you tell yourself every Fridays at 6 work, I close work. So it means that don't check your WhatsApp messages from the work side. Train yourself.
Your emails.
You don't check your emails. Don't check your emails. And then one thing, don't take office work to your home. Some of us, and I hope you don't take office work to your bedroom.
No. I stopped that long ago. Stopped that long ago.
Bedroom where you have to relax. You should be comfortable. You are doing office work. Computer is on your bed. Meanwhile, you need a human computer. Don't go and put...
they say you need a human computer.
So these are some of the things...
men and women listening to us, you need a human computer.
Yes, it's very important. And then, now, chores. Sometimes, it's not that you have a lot of money. But sometimes you need to call service, those who are in the services area. Maybe cleaning. To do your cleaning for you. Yes. And then you have to involve your spouse. So the men should involve the women too should involve the men. You involve them. And this one starts from the day you got married. That is it.
Involve them in the kitchen.
Involve them everywhere. In fact,
taking
everywhere.
care of the kids.
So that they can, everywhere.
Everything.
So that they can, because sometimes you become overwhelmed. Pressure from work. When you go home, there's no help. You yourself, you have to do everything. And you see the man cross, it's like watching telly. Please, my men, support your women. It's very important. So this one is just by the way. One day somebody asked me, a young nurse, he said, hey, director, I see you come to work early. And I know you have children. And how do you do it? And then I said, you see, so this one is called concern. Some of our spouses, you have to prepare breakfast and lunch before you leave. It's not punishment, but that's how they want it. So, and I'm in Castland. So I'll move from Castland I'm in Castland. By 7:30 I have to be awake and I'm able to make it. I have to do all those things, and then I come, I look energetic. They see me on rounds and then they marvel. And I say, you see, you have to prioritize certain things. You should get what you have on your calendar. And then you get used, you plan. See, so when I get home, I make sure that my 7 to 8 hours sleep there, I will get. And I have set everything. So when I get up, I know that I'm doing A, B, C, D. And one thing that I've avoided, I don't want to go and lie on my bed and then be thinking about work. Who is doing this? Who is doing that? Hey, this work we didn't finish. It disturbs your sleep.
Of course.
So that's the burnout. It disturbs your sleep.
So you won't be able to get your food.
You won't be able to sleep. So you see, psychologically, it's not the physical way, but psychologically.
But at the subconscious mind, so you have a lot undone. So it would definitely wake you up.
Prioritization is very important. Set boundaries. Now ask for support. And then self-care. And then you need to clarify certain things also. It's very important. If you are not specific with certain things. And then the last one I'll talk about is delegation. Delegation is very important. But before you delegate, you have to train them. Because if you don't train them, at the end of the day, you end up doing the work. So train them.
Because they won't be able to deliver to your expectation.
And then observe what they are doing. And then you fill in the gaps. They will do the work. You can't do all. You can never do all. So we should delegate. Some of us we are free to delegate. But that's what I'm saying, that train them, let them know where their limits is.
You see, some work was done somewhere, which I came across, and it was stating that some of the findings was stating that work-life balance was found to be very difficult in nursing profession. How do you see that with the experience that you have? What do you think contributed to that conclusion or that recommendation, that findings?
Okay.
That it was found to be difficult, and the other place was also in the banking sector. Now, maybe another time when I get somebody in the banking,
I'll talk about the nursing aspect.
Why?
So, yeah.
What do you think? Because you have gone through the ranks.
Yes. Okay.
You have worked at different departments. What do you think is was a challenge? Why the work-life balance is really challenging in the nursing field?
Okay. So I'll first talk about now our numbers.
Yeah.
The nurse-patient ratio is a challenge.
Okay.
Then number 2, the economy. You see, everybody is looking for extra money elsewhere to be able to live up to an expectation.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, that we don't know how to say no. And then some of us, it's like when we see others, we think it's just a day.
What they are having, got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, patience. We need patience. Yes. And then we need people to mentor the young ones. You see, they need guidance. So, and then career, when it comes to career choices, too is a problem. Everybody is rushing. So maybe you see me, I have this degree, I have this, I have that. You want to be that. So you see a young nurse going to school, some 2 schools, doing locum. Yes.
2 schools.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why the balancing has become a problem. So the time you have to rest, you have to go to work. And then you have to go to 2 schools, because you see, she's renting. Now look at accommodation in Accra. Everybody is in Accra. It's not easy.
It's expensive.
So you have to do 2 jobs to, be able to even pay your school fees. So it's schooling, and it's 2 schoolings. It's doing locum somewhere, and now the main job. So no time.
And family.
Yes. So I'm talking about the younger ones. Then I'll go on to our senior. Yes. And then, for example, maybe the parents too, you have to go and visit them. You have to provide them other things. And maybe if you're not lucky, they are not well.
Okay.
So they need your support. Care. How are you going to manage all this? So the balancing is a problem.
It's a problem.
So that's what I'm saying. They need guidance.
Yeah.
We have to guide them. And they need a self-development plan.
Okay.
It is very important. So I asked the young lady, come, let me have your self-development plan.
Yeah.
So when
for the next 5 years,
yes,
where do you want to see yourself there, and what are you planning to get there?
In fact, this is something that everybody who is a leader and has staff under them should consider.
Yeah.
Let them give you their self-development plan. It helps so that you can guide them.
Yeah.
You see, they have to set their goals. They have to give time. Then how are you going to do this? You walk the person through.
Yeah.
I'll do A, B, C, D. And what about if you are not getting it? What would be the next option? Guide them. I think it will help them.
Okay.
Because this is really a very big problem that young nurses are facing now.
Okay.
So we need to guide them.
And the mid-age people?
With the middle-aged people, you see, as I said, some of us, we are too comfortable. In fact, I like taking, my deputy will tell you, if I'm going on leave, then it means that I have to travel and attend a workshop. So I combine.
Yeah.
And, I save. It's not magic. I was telling them. That is, I said, you need to plan it. So I know that every year, I have to travel.
Yeah.
And I'll go for a workshop.
Yeah.
So maybe the workshop is 3 or 4 days.
You add a week.
I would, no, what week? 3 weeks.
Okay. 3
weeks.
So that you can rest.
I rest. And then I see sights.
Fresh.
Yes, I do.
Hey.
Yes. So the time I'll come, I'm looking fresh. That is it. That's what you should do.
Fresh now.
Because you see, you've been a young nurse before. You have worked for so many years.
Yes.
And because you have a self-development, you plan everything. You're able to save.
Yeah.
So you can do that. And you are not supposed to put a lot of things in a basket at
Okay.
a go. It will not work. So definitely, it's going to affect you. Both physically and then psychologically. It's going to affect you. And then when you come to work, you see we are nursing a patient. We are seeing a lot of people. And you see, they say that the customer and the employer or the employee, if the customer is never wrong, you have to put on a smile.
Yeah.
Even if the person is insulting you or knocking you. And that is emotional labor. That is emotional labor.
Yeah.
Faking whilst you are not, your mind, you are sad, but you have to fake because you have to put up an appearance. And that is the emotional labor is very, very difficult.
Yeah. Which also cause physical exhaustion.
Yes.
Because sometimes, yes, the emotionally, the labor, then one time you burst out.
That's how it is. So faking. You are faking smiles like everything is well, but it's not well. But that's what we are supposed to do. So it starts from there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey. So these things looks a bit far, but they are reality. Because sometimes you go to the ward or you visit a patient in the ward and you see some nurses are very, very nice. But while you see others, they have really frowned their faces and all that. How would you advise their immediate bosses to manage them, to help them come out of those? Because I think sometimes some people fail to say what is eating them up. Because I feel that if the person, I mean, yes, nurses and healthcare professionals are no magicians. They're also human beings. And we all face hardship as well. So what would you talk to the immediate bosses to help when they realize that this has been a staff who has been very, very lively, but now there are a lot of complaints coming out from, what would you say? Because some people will just ignore them. Sometimes they kind of sideline them. They don't really even care.
Want to listen to them.
Yeah. What would be an advice to their immediate bosses?
Okay, so the issue is we must engage our staff.
Okay.
When we receive complaints about them, first you observe, and then you engage the staff to find out. It's very important. If you don't find out why, you can never solve the problem. So you need to know why.
Okay.
You get it. So as I was saying first, you see, I was talking about emotionally, but I was telling you that most of us, they pretend. They are going through things, but the facility doesn't allow that. So you are faking smiles. And there are some people, they can't face. So that's why we have the introvert and extrovert. Somebody will just show how she's feeling and then move. But it's not accepted.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why you have to engage the person.
Okay.
So if it is that, then you have to train the person, talk to the person, how to comport herself or himself. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
So if you need a therapist to come in, you refer. And some of them, they have family issues. So you see, you have to engage them.
Yeah.
They need to come out with it.
So that you'll be able to help and offer the support.
Yes. So I have something I call a day with the director. And I've told them, if you have issues, you come. And then one thing about that thing too is confidentiality.
Yes. They
won't come to you because the moment they come and they hear it elsewhere,
somewhere, they will never come again.
Yes. As a leader, that's what I'm saying. The load.
Yeah.
What I have in my head,
you have to carry everybody's
I have to
load.
carry it, and it's working. Because they've confided in me. They know that I won't talk about.
Say it anywhere.
So they'll come and tell you, and then you also help them because you being a leader. Definitely, you have some experiences, and you can help them. And I think it's working. They really have issues. Most of them have issues.
Okay.
So you need to engage them. And you see, she was telling you that I'll call you and say, hey, I've not seen you for some time.
Or
your face.
Your face too. Today your face is not looking. Is everything okay with
and
you?
It's helping.
Yeah.
So we should learn to engage them one-on-one.
Yeah. Yes. And we should also observe. When we realize that people are not looking fine.
We have to observe.
We have to
and you engage them in conversation. And they will tell you. They will really tell you.
Let me take you back as a young nurse. When you were young then, before, were there times you had burnout? Were there times you had emotional exhaustion? Were there times you had all that? How did you manage them?
Okay, Nana Judith,
because sometimes
you wonder.
You may come across a boss or your immediate person you are reporting to. Sometimes even that person alone can give you a burnout or emotional exhaustion. I mean, as a young, how did you manage that?
Okay, so Nana, Judith, is a workaholic.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is me. So when I get to work, and I was practicing theater nursing.
Okay.
When I get to work, I set up my theater. I'm in. I don't come out. It's like where the strength comes from, I don't know.
Yeah.
And even if I will finish my work and go to another theater to tell the breastfeeding mothers to leave, but I was standing for them.
Mm-hmm.
So me, no, I don't have time for that. And then I read something in the Bible, and that thing too has kept me.
Okay.
That as you are young, make good use of your youthful age.
Age.
You are to come to a time.
Yeah, you will not have
you will
that
not have it,
strength
and you can't do it
again. Yeah.
So in fact, that thing has really kept me.
Mm-hmm.
So in fact, me, Monday, I've made good use of my youthful age. When it comes to work, I've worked.
Yeah.
When it comes to chilling, I have chilled.
Hey,
oh yes, I find time for everything. Yes, you have
Please,
to refresh yourself.
We should all chill.
Oh yes, you have to refresh, but there should be a plan for that. I worked, and one day somebody asked me, yes, have you done locum before? And I said, yes. Me, I did locum. But they never
It was a
realized
planned
that
locum.
I was doing locum. Because I come to work on time, and that place too, I report to work on time. Because I plan it.
Yeah.
So the second place, I told them, I have to bring my schedule from my first place. That's my permanent place. So that they use it
to do
because I don't
here.
like where I'll be telling lies and things.
Yeah.
So they use my schedule at my permanent place to create a schedule there for me.
Wow.
So why will I be late?
Yeah, you will
I
not.
Come to work,
Definitely.
I do everything. And when I started school, the university, I was going to school regular and I was working. Just ask me how I did it.
How did you do
it? I did regular.
How did you do it?
Nana, you pay. So see me. You see, it's strategy and planning.
How did you do it?
It's very important.
Yeah.
And then you have to be how do we call it? You need to communicate about things.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
You see, I think
call a spade a spade.
I think mostly when people go hiding,
so
they go hiding. But if they communicate, as you were saying, you communicated.
Yes. I told my boss that I have to go to school. You know, our time, we didn't start with a degree.
Yeah.
So we worked for some years before. And when I had admission, it was regular. And I said, I have to. So I told my boss, I have to go to school. So I will do permanent night.
Okay.
When school vacates, I do day shifts.
Okay.
To balance.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, but the young ones now, they won't tell you. They want
to outsmart you.
And then you are working. How? And then sometimes you have exams. It's not easy for them.
They want to outsmart you.
Yes. So you see, we need to come out. And there's no way that I will stop somebody, don't go to school.
Yeah,
no.
Of course.
In fact, I like growth and development in my directories. But discuss with me so that we know how to go about it. You see, but if you don't discuss, that's where the challenge is. And that also tends to imbalance your work and your personal life. Yes, you struggle. So we need to speak and talk about it.
Yeah. This is the heartbeat. When I say heartbeat, you say one heartbeat at a time. With me is my sister, Director Asiamah. I call her affectionately Na Clock. My chilling sister, she's been pushing me. We have to chill. Now, when are we chilling?
In fact, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. We said Friday. So get ready.
We are going to chill on Friday. So we'll chill on Friday. Now, I need some practical experience here. Like those who are just newly married. They start having kids. They are into the healthcare professional. You know, it can be very hazy. Because a new mother, those of us, when I had my first one, my mom was no more. I didn't have that support. What helped you in going through, because you had twins, in going through yours, my twin girls, you had twins and all that. What helped you? Because I don't know how family support helped. I don't know. Can you share your experience with us?
Okay, so as I said, you have to involve your spouse in everything that you are doing.
Director Asiamah?
Yes, involve your spouse.
Okay.
In the kitchen, in the bedroom, everywhere, involve your spouse. When the kids come to, involve your spouse. Yes. So I must say that my husband did very well.
Whoa, Director Asiamah, we give it up to you.
Well.
Osh.
Well. And I have some pictures while he was feeding the twin. One was in the walker, and the other one was lying on the lap.
Okay.
And when he feeds this one small,
And
then
you
he feeds
feed
that
this
small.
one.
Yes. So it has been very helpful. My mom too, and I was having a cousin who comes in to help. They
Okay.
did very well. But when they were good, they have to work.
Okay.
So what I did was, that time we were doing 12 hours.
Yeah.
Where I was, my
Yeah.
former working
Yeah.
place, we were doing 12 hours. So I said, no, I have to look for a school very close to my work site.
Okay.
So I have to come to Osu
Okay.
to look for a school. And of course, I factored in something. A school where a tutor is living in the premises, at least one tutor.
Okay. So that picking them even late
12
will
hours.
not
So
be
I
a
spoke with the
problem.
woman. I have to pay something small. So when I closed, we were doing 7 to 7. When I come to work, I closed in the evening 7. Then I go there. And then I'll go and pick them. The time I'll get there, they have bathed them, everything.
Okay.
I put them in the car seats. The time we get home, they are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So when they are sleeping, me too, I have to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That is the trick. No, when they are sleeping, because when they wake up, all of you should wake up. Yes. So when you wake up, then you are working.
There are two.
Yes.
So everybody
but if
must
you don't sleep and you are working and they wake up, you'll be in trouble.
You'll be bent out.
Yes. So they sleep, I sleep. Unless maybe the sleep is not coming, then I will try to do something.
1 or 2.
About like
that will you use for the morning.
But if they sleep, no means why I sleep. That is the trick. When they sleep. When they wake up, you wake up.
New mothers in health sector, when your baby sleeps. When they wake up, you wake up.
Then you are doing, so family support, we need a family support. And above all, spiritual support.
Okay.
Above all, spiritual support. No, you really have to pray.
Yeah.
And for God's favor. Because sometimes some of the favors come, you just don't understand.
Yeah. They just come.
You just don't understand. They want to help.
God knows his children. He
I'm
always provides for his children.
And I ask myself. So, in fact, you need spiritual support and guidance. You pray for God's guidance. So, God will guide you in whatever you do. Even sometimes solutions to things, you don't have it. But when you pray, you get it. I told you that what was keeping me, I read from the Bible.
Yeah.
That my youthful age, I should make good use of my youthful age. Yes. If I've not read the Bible and pray about, I will not know.
Of course.
I will not know.
So the God factor is very, very,
very important in all things.
Yeah.
And everything will fall
at its own place. Yes. Family support we need, and we also need spiritual support. We also need to be open to our bosses so that we plan it together. It's not like you go and hide, and then when you are found out and you are now fumbling and all that, and sometimes it's really, really stressing for you, the individual, because you've not spoken about it. You won't get the required support. So as my sister have explained to all of us in the health sector and everyone else, wherever you are working, work-life balance is not only for those of us in the health, it's for everybody. Let's take note of it. Let's make sure that these practical experiences she's sharing, we all take note of it and apply it. If you have any comment, if you have any question, please put it below and we'll reach out to my sister and we'll answer you. Please like, share the heartbeat, one heartbeat at a time. Now,
yes, ma'am.
How would you say that if somebody has a partner and the partner is not supporting, especially the men, especially when the babies start coming? You know, sometimes they feel like when the babies come, the care of babies are for only women. How would you reiterate the care and the support Dr. Asiamah gave you throughout this? How important and how beneficial was it to you? If, let's say, there's somebody who doesn't have that family support and all that they have is their spouse, what other strategy would you also recommend them to employ?
Okay, so you see, what I can say is some of them, it's not that they know and they are not doing it.
Okay.
And it boils down to communication. So you have to talk to it, talk about it with your spouse. And then find out, how he's going to support you. Some of the things. So you have kids, they'll go to school, but so let me share this. And one day, my daughter came, one of the twin came, and then he said that one of the mates asked her, who has been bathing Hey. Then he said that the daddy. So the daddy was listening. And he said, hey, nah, I won't bath your children again. Because the next question will be, so daddy has been washing the under for you. Yes. So he said, no, he will stop the bathing. I should try and do the bathing. You dress them.
Okay.
You get it? So these are some of the things.
Mm-hmm.
So you should let your spouse know where exactly is going to meet you, what he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes he'll pick the kids from school. He will just call me, I've picked the kids because he closed early.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked the kids.
Yeah.
He will feed them, bath them, and then let them sleep. So these are some of the, so can you pick the kids? Communication. You see, I don't know, but
can you help with the ironing? Can you help with packing their lunch for school?
In a nice way.
And all that.
But if you also ask with authority, it will not work.
No, it will not.
You see, in a nice
way. In a humble way.
Yes. And I think every man will do that.
Them.
Yes.
The men, they like pampering.
Pamper them. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
You pamper them and they will do it.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Sweetheart, can you do this?
They'll maybe bring you breakfast in bed.
You know?
Yeah. But you see, we should also not allow some of these things to die.
Yeah.
It's that when we are growing, some of these things
leaving it out.
No. That is the time rather you have
because the children will leave. It will be left with the two of you.
That is the time. So you see, communication is the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Ask in a nice way, and then let them know what they have to do.
Yeah.
Because some people too, they don't know.
They
what to do.
They don't know because some of them in their houses, maybe they are the only sons. They had only sisters helping with everything. So some of them they don't know.
So you have to teach them, and I think it will work.
Communication is the key here. Let's keep communicating to our spouses what support we need. Let's keep asking friends. Those things that we can sublet out that will pay small amount. Mm-hmm. Like she mentioned, cleaning. Bring people to clean once in a while to help with the general cleaning. The rest you manage. And if you have a family support, appreciate it. Let your family know that, I'm bringing the kids over for this weekend. So that you and your husband will have a getaway,
you know. It's very important.
Important. Family support. And when you are coming back, let the family know how you appreciate, how that favor. It shouldn't be like, because it's your mother, it's mandated for your mother to support you with that. It's not mandated. They can choose to, but how you will appreciate that gesture is what will make them always ask you, hey, when are you bringing the children over? I've missed them and all that. So communicating and appreciating what people do for us so that we will not have burnout is the key. This is the heartbeat, one heartbeat at a time. Now, when you look back, what would you have done differently in this journey?
Well, I'm not going to do anything differently.
Okay.
But rather, I'm going to add on.
Okay. Seriously. What would you have added on?
But unfortunately, when you look at the Maslow hierarchy, I've read the self-actualization.
Yes.
So yesterday I was asking myself,
what else?
What else? Do you get it?
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. So what would you add on?
Favor. And direction from God.
Okay.
What the Lord will direct me to do is what I'm going to do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we pray. When we are praying, we should pray for us for favor and God's guidance.
Yes, that is all. That is all.
Okay.
Because I have really journeyed. I've gone systematically and I have achieved really what I want to achieve. Seriously. Yeah.
Final message to our healthcare practitioners, those in other professions, those doing their own personal things. You know, some people, they are running their own business, and even that one can be so overwhelming.
I tell you.
And all that. What will be your final words to them on how they will be able to achieve this work-life balance thing that we are all striving to achieve so that we don't get burnout, we don't wrinkle early? Because, when people look at you, they don't. When you mention your age, me, the day you mention your age, I was like, this one, I don't agree with you and all that. So what magic words are you going to say finally to them?
Okay, so as I said, prioritization, boundaries, self-care, flexible shifts and flexible work
Mhm.
is very important.
Okay.
And then our spiritual aspect, we should work on it.
We should work on our
We should work on
spiritual
it. Always
aspect.
ask for favor and God's direction.
Yeah.
So wherever they will say no,
Mhm.
with you, it will be yes.
Wherever they will say no with you,
it
it
will
will
be
be
yes.
yes. When
Yes.
that favor is upon your
you.
life.
Yes.
So let's always pray and seek for favor and communicate with our people. Wherever we have to also let people help us. Let's not be too, because we are not robots. Even
Yeah.
robots, when they get tired, it breaks down.
Yeah.
We are humans. So
Yeah.
wherever we need to ask for favor, wherever we need to ask for that support, let's be humble enough to ask for the support. And this is the Heartbeat. The Heartbeat was brought to you by Adenta Credit Union, Thyro Ghana Foundation, the Salt Pal, and also Tulipa 369. I am your host, Dr. Nanadra Kunedu, and it's been wonderful having my sister from another mother, Na Kloko,
Yes.
Ajua. We were all born on 20th October. So please don't forget to like, to share, and remember to put in your comments and also your questions, and we'll come to answer you. See you again in our next episode. Thank you.